lights off. Lane's in, Chad's in, Luke's back, Vincent's here. Merry Christmas to you guys as well. I don't know what the fuck's, everything's fucking broken today. Fix the lights. I did fix the fucking lights. Connor's in. I hear you this time. Don't hang on to it for long. Bah humbug. Fucking right, bah humbug. Fuck this holiday bullshit. I have so much broken shit to fix tomorrow, it doesn't even fucking matter if it's Christmas. Let's get this shit show rolling. Perfect. It's rolling, trust me. This shit show's been going downhill for fucking 2 weeks now. Fucking ice storm. I think that's what we're gonna get on Thursday. I gotta get my beer down. The track's trying to rip off the fucking excavator. That's what I was gonna fuck around with while we were live streaming. Apparently that's not gonna work. Steve says I'm not a fan of Christmas. 221 foot-pounds of bullshit tonight. Fuck those axle nuts. I need a longer torque wrench. Oh, come on. I'm a wino tonight. When that's gone, I'm going on cinnamon schnapps. Damn. Are you making shorts from your existing videos? Fuck yeah. Tax time beats the hell out of Christmas. That's right. Was a short of the skidder with the V-plow from the video last year or something? 2 years ago. Much rather be up there this weekend than down here. Slept most of the day away because I didn't know what else to do. Hey, gotta get some rest too. Eric's in. Merry Christmas, buddy. Alex just got his Duramax running today. Perfect. That one's gone. Kyle Chris is in. Merry Christmas, man. Nice hat. It's a vintage pub. It's either vintage pub or Finn and Digital tonight. Nathan will like that one too. Are you going to read a Christmas story tonight? I can't guarantee it because I don't know if I have one. I have beer here if you need some. I have a whole case that Lisa brought the other night, so good to go. All the cold this year she gelled on me. Well, fuck. Got your dressy hat on. Chad says I have coconut brown. We got Katie's Christmas present last night. I think I'm going to get you a carryover until I get your actual present. You don't need to give me shit. Thought I recognized it as you were coming out of the shop. Nico almost chipped the right edge of the plow. I recognize that. Coming in from the great state of Minnesota. I was going to ask you earlier if you were incarcerated. Luke says I like coconut brown. Other than good food, an extra day off Christmas is better than tax day. Merry Christmas, Lisa. Merry Christmas from the Duncans. If you want to come have a beer with the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the border, come on up. Perfect. I don't know if I'd travel during Christmas time. At least not this close to Christmas. Fuck that. Are they, I don't know how tickets are. Probably Thursday, Friday, or probably worse than Christmas Eve. Richard Wilkins is in. Merry Christmas, buddy. How's your new truck? Whose new truck? I got new tins of homemade cookies from the Tim Horton girls. Perfect. Few tins. That's pretty. You're there every fucking day. Phone, too. See, now I reconnected on my fucking phone, too. I came to save my fucking life tonight. Now that son of a bitch is on fucking 2 bars. Most of the city streets are all snow and ice covered. Can't wait till it warms up. End of the week. If the Vikings win the Super Bowl, rest assured, hell hath froze. That's true. We're actually pretty close to the border. We're on at Mom and Dad's for Christmas. Oh, like 20 minutes to the border. Perfect. The only problem is it's so goddamn far to get to the border. I gotta figure out how I can get more my other bar back. How's the skidder like these temperatures? I ain't been using the skidder. I was just cutting video shorts out of old videos. They give you that ability now. If you pull up an old video, you can just cut a short out of it, post it. So Bryce says, then hell is safely. See if that one works. Does that work? Hey, beer can tower for the win. Kyle's a millionaire now from his stove video, right? That offsets the price of 2 kids. I'm pretty sure. Wade's in. Merry Christmas, buddy. What's going on up your way? Probably colder than fuck. Hope he still talks to us when he moves to Hollywood. Nathan says the stove video did good, Kyle. The weather's warmer in LA. Well, that's true. Kyle says it's got 180,000 views now. I'm sorry for you people. It was 48 degrees here this afternoon. It is. What is it? -7. Yep. -7. And blowing like a motherfucker. I got drifts in my fucking window screen. I would worry more about staying warm in Florida right now. He's got a fireplace and fancy store-bought wood. Richard says it was cold in Arkansas. Yeah, it was warmer in Florida than where Matthew's at today. I figured that shit out. Old Iron's in. Says Merry Christmas. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you as well. Lee says 1 whole degree here. Perfect. 15 Fahrenheit feels like -3. I don't know what the wind chill is out there right now, but you can probably fucking hear it and imagine. It is 72 in the shop with no heat exchanger. 0 in Fahrenheit in Rochester. Michael Brass sent me a picture of something. There were the invited amount of freaks watching Kyle's video. Now they are trying to figure out how he lives so they can protest. Where he lives so he can protest. That's right. When I left the house to go to what? Go plow snow this morning, it was 8 below 0 and felt very warm compared to yesterday. Funny thing is, a few days ago, I was 100 degrees warmer than Nathan. Matt Barney's in. Matt, what's going on, man? Now it's only 50 degrees. I know shit. It's 28 now. It's supposed to get really shitty next week. Made it to above 0 today. Not bad. Wind was less than pleasant, though. Snowblowing's miles long driveway today was a shit show with the wind blowing. I had to run at fucking town, get some shit. The one place I went in, the guy was blowing snow right into the fucking wind. I had no idea what the fuck he was doing. Justin's in, says, still hanging in, are ya? Are we at? Always. Y'all bitching about cold. I saw -58 here this week. Absolute war to keep the propane flowing for my job, I bet. minus 57 Celsius, minus 71 Fahrenheit overnight on Thursday in Saskatchewan. Fuck that. Froze my nuts off in the skid steer this morning. It was 8 when I fired it up. Fuck. You need a cab. As of the first of the year, I will only have one job. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Lane's got to go. Merry Christmas. I appreciate you. Burns is in. I can actually run the, even in the wind, I can run that excavator pretty comfortably, right up until I fuck up the track. I'm not sure how I'm fixing that in the morning yet. That's going to be real fucking pleasant. Whatever. Chad's only got what radiates from the engine. Oh yeah, I got her thawed out and she ready to rock and roll again. Perfect. Why'd you wreck the track? Cheap shit. Vincent says, how is everyone's Christmas Eve going? Am I the only one in Grinch mode right now? I'm in full-on fucking Grinch mode. Nathan says that was with the wind. Broke down about a skid steer last weekend. Glad it had a cab heat this week, I bet. If you had the 1840 going, you'd have backup. The problem is I can't shred bales with the 1840. Or stack logs. Well, I can stack logs. I can do that with the tractor, though. Because they didn't have a beer in him, Luke. I should have been there to hand him one. I always hate this holiday also. Cold I saw was before wind. Damn. I'm in luck tonight. My missus leaves the expiration date on wine, so I don't have to share. Perfect. Expiration date on wine? Ricky's in. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Ricky. I'm out going to drink a nice cold Canadian. That is a beer for you Americans. The Canadian Molson, it's not bad. I had enough of this month, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm over it. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. A nasty waste skunk. It's arbor piss, Rick. I'm back. Pump house still froze solid, but they called for mid-50s by Friday. Yeah, it's supposed to warm up for us, too. Tell her it's aged after the expiration date. Or just drink it yourself. Nathan's going to get out of here, too. Have some drinks with the family. Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure. Perfect. Not bad, the best. I'll take Budweiser over Canadian. Just saying. That's a global beer, not a Canadian beer. You guys have a Merry Christmas. Don't wreck anything that I wouldn't wreck. Luke wants to know how the heat's working in the truck. Connor. Fucking autocorrect. Heat in the truck has been working fine. Doesn't appear to be leaking anymore. Perfect. That'll do. That'll do. Look at Luke blaming his phone. Well, he's always blaming somebody. I always stay warm. You too, Alan. Stay out of deep snow. Luke says, I guess we don't have to LS swap it. 4 days off. Weather's getting a bit milder. Gonna fix the quad. Move snow tomorrow. Hope to, like hell, I get more snow. Barely enough for the Alpine. Well, fuck. I'll give you that global, that is. Appreciate you. Brent Erickson's in, says Merry Christmas. The only thing I'm wrecking this weekend is my liver. Perfect. My hand has been in a brace since Wednesday or something like that for doing the tire rotation. For fuck's sake, is that thing still bothering you? Did you wrap it? Or did you get all out brace? Brent, how's the weather up your way? Probably been miserable as fuck. Did I warrant you the pry bar yet or no? No, I forgot the fucker when I went and met the tool guy on Thursday. Yes, it is. I tried to go without it so I could wear a heavy glove when snow blowing, and it fucking near killed me. I went all out brace. Perfect. What are my Christmas plans? I got shit to do. Broken equipment, money to make, so one way or another, I gotta get her done. Those are my only plans. Luke wants to know how the F-150 is in the snow. Should probably got an x-ray on that fucker. Make sure you didn't crack it. Nasty bastard. Fucking windy like I've never seen. It's windy. Tonight's fucking bad. Kyle says it's garbage. 1,000% garbage. Oh, come on. Will's in. Will, what's going on, man? Wind is supposed to die for me tonight, though. They say. It's only like 3 to 4 miles an hour tomorrow. Punch a path out to the Squatch's place and rescue his ass. Oh, he's fine. But he's probably in the cities by now. I'll just do the right thing and see how long it takes the brace to fix things. Perfect. 84 mile an hour winds in Little Marais yesterday. Holy fuck. Steve says his F-150 is fucking awesomeness, though. It needs a 4x4 lever, have 0 ass and weight, being a regular cab, long box, 2-wheel drive. Oh, that's right. I forgot it was 2-wheel drive. Just throw a few hundred or 1,000 pounds on it. Probably have a few scrap IH engines laying around. Kyle to use for traction. No, Luke, I moved too much. The first night I wore it, I ended up finding it on the floor. Perfect. Alex says ibuprofen will be your best friend for a bit. TS Auto Parts. How's it going tonight? 2-wheel drive long box are ugly in winter unless you put a half ton in the ass. Get it? Just throw a bunch of fucking firewood in there and let her eat. Martin's in. Merry freaking Christmas, Rick. Y'all. Be in the mid-20s here in North Texas tonight. 9 degrees 2 days ago. Fucking hell. It doesn't hurt me at all with it in the brace, but I pull it out, start working. Ouch. Now you got something fucked up. It was nasty here, but not nearly as bad as some places. I bet. Should put the 3010 in the box in pieces. There you go. Kyle has a lot of heavy things on a forklift. No excuse for it not having traction. David Frazier says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, buddy. Kyle says I did. It's still at my place, though. So that's free traction weight then. Doesn't cost you a dime. Jacob Metcalf's in. Jacob, what's going on, man? We had like 75 miles per hour here yesterday. 3 days of this is unbelievable, I bet. 3406 swap to 3010. Rick, you're putting on a good pace with beers tonight. I'm fucking thirsty. I understand with Connor. I broke my wrist 5 years ago. It didn't bother me either until I would try to do something. Having a shitty Christmas. A friend committed suicide a few days ago. The selfish fucker. I feel bad for his wife and kids. That's terrible, man. I hate to hear that. That sucks. Two million people are under severe weather conditions. This is just another day for us. That's right. Put the wood stove in the back with firewood and have the heat exchanger feed the cab. Instant sauna. Fuck at that rate, you may as well just convert it over. Merry Christmas, Jacob. Dog, did you fart? God damn. It's a legit reason. Quite another when there's a wife and kids left behind. That's right. Ernest Hemingway's short story, The 3-Day Blow. I think he wrote it for Brent. That's funny. How would that electronic engine like wood gas? I don't think it would be terrible. You got any wood left? I got wood. I was out cleaning up today with the excavator. It's how I figured out the fucking track was starting to rip off the damn thing. So now I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do to patch that up. I limped it up there and shredded a bunch of bales, so I got a couple of days, but I gotta fucking figure out what my fucking bucket plan is for tomorrow. I was gonna do that tonight, but I can't live stream from the fucking computer again, so. Anything left of the wood from Ken and Lisa? Not really. Few pieces, maybe a few dozen pieces, but that's just the stuff that's kicking around in the. Happy get the in-laws drunk so they're tolerable day. Perfect. I don't have to worry about that. I went and cleaned up a bunch. Not yesterday, the day before, and today. What did I do? I went, the snow took down a bunch on the corner, my place and Brad's, and laid them over the fucking fence, so went down and cleaned up most of that, but been about a 5.9 Cummins, then I'll have her engine weight. Perfect. Fuck's sake. Chad got the racing clutch working in his Ranger, Rick. What's the trick to making those bleed? I've never had any problem with just snapping the pedal. Push it all the way to the floor and slide your foot off to the side and let that bitch pop back up. He said that wasn't working for him. I've never installed like a pre-bled parts or any of that shit either. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Like you're supposed to be able to just snap the hose clipping together and it goes, or what? I have no fucking idea, but. It might have helped. I snapped the fuck out of it. Perfect. If it can only handle an LS, no point putting heavy metal up front. 340 or 360 will do her. Said the Kevlar clutch is very, very grabby. I bet. Yeah, you probably aren't gonna. You don't probably got a lot of slip in that one. You gotta make sure your R's are there before you. I'm struggling with the vacant chair at my table this year, but suicide is a long-term solution to a short-term problem. Absolutely. I hear you. Jacob says, "How you doing?" I'm fucking all right. One way or another, I'll figure it the fuck out. But I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna fix this fucking excavator one way or the other. Won't have a fucking track for weeks, so more clutch than horsepower or traction now. Jeff Weinstock's in. Merry Christmas, Stall. Jeff, Merry Christmas to you too. Tell Janice it says hi. Hope the weather is nicer where you are. Cody's in. Cody, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas to you too. 34 in and only 20 thumbs up? Y'all be jipping or what? Shit. Luke wants to know if Jeff's in the new house for Christmas. Ryan McLean's in. Ryan, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And y'all got any experience fixing rubber fucking excavator tracks? Was any of the looking I did on YouTube and shit, pretty much everybody said they're unfixable. Well, I say that's bullshit. Luke said he left his thumbs down. Perfect. Appreciate you. Wife wants me in the kitchen. See y'all later. Well, fuck. Means you're getting put to work. Jeff says no new house yet. Matt said, Luke says I already fixed one for you. Yeah, well. Sorry, I was stinging with my thumb. Jerry Hill's in. Jerry, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas to you as well. What's fucked up on the track? Cords are ripping in it on the one half. She got a big old slice in her. Where the cords broke and tore the rubber. Worked at the horse farm yesterday, no work this weekend. Well, that's all right. No, I haven't, but I think that would be a pain to even try. Well, we're going to try it. Fucking hell. We're going to try it. Vincent fixed thumbs up. Appreciate you. Flex seal it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could flex seal it. Rick has now worn out 4 tracks on that machine and it had more miles on it than his Super Duty. I put some fucking miles on that thing. You can patch them. I replaced them. It's just money Biden won't get. Oh, fuck. Hold on. We gotta find the charging cord. Running out of battery. Lynn's in. Lynn, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas, buddy. It's got a slice in it, not fixable. But if it's what you do with it, you'll be fine out. Anyway, if you buy one before the new year, you can claim it on this year's taxes as an expense. Yes, but I won't have the fucker for weeks, as I said. So the problem is, if I won't have the fucker for at least a couple of weeks, I need to use that son of a bitch in the interim. Because I got shit to do. So either way, I need to find a fix for this motherfucker. I'm not sure the tracks would hold a patch very well. It's basically a big machine belt with treads, isn't it? Essentially. Well, it's kind of like a big giant fucking conveyor belt with lugs on one side. And can you teach me to weld? No. I'm not a teacher. You can do a fine job welding. What's the dimension of your tracks? 352.5 by 82. Yeah. 352.5 by 82. Size of the track, my buddy still has some new laying around. Can you show me how to weld? Comment section says I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck them. Can you stitch it together with a conveyor splice? Well, the problem is, I'll make a video on it in the morning. It's got these big fucking round lugs that go through it. That's where your drive lugs are. So I don't have that flat, even surface. Because the inside is ribbed, the outside is the traction lug. I cut the fucking traction lug off. I don't give a fuck about that. But I have to get from one lug to the other. But I'm thinking I got some big ass fucking roller chain. We might be making a patch. Wish I lived closer. I'd tell you to borrow one of ours. Luke says, Kyle, that's because you're losing wire feed. Jackson! What's up, Dumpster Fire 2.0? Merry Christmas, buddy. It's also the internet. No matter what you do, it's wrong. If that fucker ain't blowing smoke all over the place, pretty sure you welded it right. Comments always say you're wrong, Kyle, even if you're actually right. It is you farting, you fuck. Subarctic, not frozen wasteland. Well, we are done with annual beaver war. We aren't using the excavators anymore. Perfect. I'll put a patch on that bastard. Luke says, real good, Jack, having beers in my YouTube family. Beers do taste good tonight, I won't lie. Fucking beavers. I used to do a lot of beaver trapping back in the day. I had to laugh. A coated welder told me I'm doing all wrong and it will never work, yet I'm a coated welder and wire feed anyway. There you go. Beers tasted good at lunch too. Seeing a guy in the comment section telling the YouTuber he's an idiot for plugging in his tractor because his hydraulic pump would cavitate. I didn't know engine block heaters affected hydraulics. Mika gets the Silent Night, Deadly Night award. I know it, right? Kyle, it ain't as bad as my welds. I did my on my back rack for my truck. There you go. Fuck beer was hours ago. That's when the family was here. Now we're on the hard shit, Luke. Damn. Get her done. I got too much shit to do to be drinking hard liquor tonight. I got some big ass roller chain. What kind of bourbon you going to? Luke? Comments section's always full of experts. Damn right it is. I got some big ass roller chain down on a couple of them balers. I might go scrounge around. Was drinking Japanese bourbon when he was here. I was. Didn't you know the block heater heats all fluids? How's the super poop? I didn't have any fucking... It's working. So I think I got some. I'm not even sure what size this is, to be honest with you. 60. That's what I thought. 60. I think I got some 80 plus or bigger. New radiator didn't make the 99 faster, in case you were wondering. Well, fuck. Was hoping. Sounds like a terrible shingles camp. Singles camp. So I'm thinking about using that for a fucking patch. Some big ass fender washers. Number 60 might work, but because I'm going to drill right through the fucking round lugs that go through the track and kind of sandwich the cords in between. Got pretty drunk earlier, so I'm sipping wine now, but the wine is called Kung Fu Girl, so I'm still getting trashed. Wow. You guys need to liven this up or I'm going to doze off. What are you patching? Excavator track? Rubber excavator track? I don't know why I took that can. Just get you some steel tracks. Rick, you never fuck them up. Hey, if I could find a set of steel tracks that would roll on that bitch, I would put steel tracks on it. I'd much prefer. For thinking of using the chain off that New Holland round baler, I think that's 550 links. They're not very strong. Side plates on those links might work in a pinch, though. I was thinking about the that Vermeer up there. That's got some big motherfucking chain on. I think it's bigger than the stuff that's in that New Holland. But either one. I'm not sure it's going to work perfect, but I just need something to get by for a while. Until I get some parts. It's just a shit show. Plus, I figure if I probably got room. Well, with this one, I could probably put 5 or 6 of them side by side. And then tack weld them all together. You know, so they're correspondingly flex together, but you gonna buy a pair of tracks so you have a spare? I'm gonna have to find a fucking deal on them to buy a fucking pair. Fucking $2,000. Clay's Magical Land is in. I hope it works better for you than I've had. I've tried it before. Take out a pinch, however, normally it rips the bolts out. See, I'm going to drill through the, in mine, there's the round crossbar with the 2 lugs on it. I'm going to drill through that motherfucker so it can't rip through the fucking rubber track without ripping through that fucking round steel lug that's, I don't know, inch plus in diameter. I'll make a video on it tomorrow. The other side is I fucking try to cut the side of that track off and get to the end of them and then weld the chain on the outside of each one of them fuckers. Plus I could gain the chain with. Trying to stay warm with the weather you and Rick sent me. Now, how is testing doing? Jeff says. Just work overtime to pay for your tracks. I'm working overtime to pay for a lot of shit. I think I put the last set on and the other ones I put on in 16, so you get the house thawed? Oh, I don't have the fucking house thawed. Kitchen sink still doesn't have fucking water for some goddamn reason. Well, I know it doesn't have water, but just jammed a Robert Earl. Robert Earl King. Merry Christmas from the family. Ken Foster, how you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas to you as well, man. I hope you're staying warm, because this is a shit show up here. Fuck's sake. Wind is going down fucking fighting tonight, too. I'm not looking forward to going out and feed the wood boiler. Trying to stay warm. I'm not coming up north in that, I bet. You can come up next weekend, though, because then it's supposed to be fucking 40s. Or pretty near. But it looks like we're going to dump down with fucking snow again, so. Still think I had a good idea for the kitchen, Rick. I know, me too. I completely agree. Ricky Locklear's in. Ricky, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope it's a little bit warmer where you are. But by the sounds of it, you're probably not. Rick says it was just out Saga Lake. Wind's blowing here. Luke and Rick would need to add another room to the apartment. Well, I have a cabin. Put bunk beds in the shop. 19 tonight. Fuck's sake. We're at -7 and holding. Might have to if I can swing it with the wife. I want to weld a few things, and the only place I got 220 plug free is up at my cabin. Perfect. Mega Kentucky Boys in. Says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, buddy. Can't fucking imagine these colds. Locals here are complaining it's only 80 Fahrenheit here. Bunch of whiners. You'd have more room for activities with bunk beds. Might have better luck than me, but I've done it with a Mini X. We had it in a bad spot. It got it about 150 feet, but then failed. Well, we'll find out. Don't foresee Katie sleeping in a bunk bed. Guess we'll have a brown Christmas here. It got warm and the snow is gone. Well, fuck. Luke says if she's stuffy enough, she will. She is not feeling good the last 2 days now. Send the whiners to southwestern PA and I will show them about what cold is. Kirk Soller's in. Kirk, what's going on, buddy? Merry Christmas to you, man. Tell Ashley I says Merry Christmas too. Also, if you turn on Yellowstone, she won't need to sleep at all. It's absolutely true. She'll stay up for 2 days to watch Yellowstone. Why not put the wood stove in the greenhouse and sleep in there? I have a cabin. Seth says, Merry Christmas, Borkster. Don't drink too many beers. Save some for Santa. Yeah, at this rate, the rate things are going, I don't want to know what fucking Santa's bringing me. He can fuck right off. He can just keep on flying by. Because chances are he'd show up with something broken anyway. Mega Kentucky Boy says we still have snow on the ground here. Cabin is 6x6 access only. 8x8 access only in the summertime. Trust me, that fucking 6x6 has a hard time going out there. Can anyone send some warmth up here? Because this shit is getting ridiculous. I know, right? She's at her mom's. I'll tell her when I see her tomorrow. Perfect. Eight by 8 airboat. Airboat if it's really wet. We could take your Argo to the cabin, Kyle. Only a roof. Luke, she knew it if she asked for a floor, it'd never get done. Wow. Have you been to the cabin since we were there last year? Yes. I was there the other day. So you proved my point. Wood stove in the greenhouse it is. Wow. I don't have an Argo, Luke. Ask Rick. He has a 6x6, but it's not a fucking Argo. You should take a lukewarm beer and toss it in the snow and see how long it takes to get to 38 degrees. Say, stir the 6-pack and try one every 6 minutes. Wow. Mike Timmerman's in. Mike, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas to you as well. I was trying to get Rick to say it. Way to ruin that for me. It's the same principle with a rear-mounted engine and a fucked up balance point. Jeff says just convert one of your cats into an amphibious vehicle. I need a drink. Another. The wind would chill it faster than the snow. That's true. Ryan's in. Merry Christmas, Ryan. Just put a little kerosene heater in the greenhouse. We have one. And it gets our house over 80 degrees in about 40 minutes. Kerosene's fucking expensive. So no. I'm too cheap for that shit. I can make it whatever fucking temp I want here if I turn on the old heat exchanger and fucking let her eat. Fire that wood stove and fucking let her go. I can make her 80 degrees in here tonight. Easy. Kerosene is fucking expensive. That's right. I feel getting 11,000 pounds to float wouldn't be as easy. That's true. That would be, it'd be fun to watch, though. When are you going to get that 6x6 running there, eh? Jet fuel is kerosene. I know where a bunch of it is stored, Rick. I know, me too. Burning kerosene in the house? You can burn out any of those fuels that you want as long as you don't plan on waking up. You probably sleep real good, though. Real good. If you're drafty. Those radiant wick style kerosene heaters were meant to be used indoors. That's true. 55-gallon drum kerosene is $640 for fuck's sake. Ryan, you actually off work or no? For fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to break into my other case of beer. On the note. Marty T had a video today of fixing a clutch on a D47U. It was shot, but those guys don't put in the care like Toby does. LOL. Yep, all week because of the cold. Wow, see? Fucking hell. Gotta have benefits somewhere. Shit. Almost hammer and chisel repair. Perfect. So little Tractor Supply special kerosene heater works real good, although we need to put a new wick in it. Jeff wants to know if Luke's in Marquette. No. Will Santa be delivering presents to your daughters on an Alice K? Daughter on an Alice K, sorry. Get out of the way, Doug. Make up your mind. Left, right, or otherwise, I need another beer, so get the fuck out of my way. Fuck. Put extra glue on that one. Well, I got an hour in here? Fuck. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Was last week. I'm back in Jacksonville. My house is all electric. If the power goes out, I'm fucked. Well, you need a backup generator. Kyle says no, both are away for the winter. I literally give you a fucking water dish, and you have to drink out of the puddle on the floor. It's probably why your fart smells so fucking bad. Luke says his house is all electric too. They reused the fold-over locks. Well, the one place I get a small puddle on my floor, she's got to fucking drink out of it. Idiot. Your water dish is right over there. Is that too far for you to walk? Answers my question. Not sure my generator will keep it warm even in my bedroom. You have a fucking fireplace, for fuck's sake. Use a generator to blow a fucking heater on with the fan. As for the 6x6, I'm actually going to look at a snowmobile tomorrow that I can take the engine out of. Perfect. That'd make her rowdy. Didn't think they put back in yet, although they did save them. What? My 15-week-old chocolate lab is the same way. Fucker eats everything he trips over. 900cc two-stroke triple for the max. Why not? Thundercat engine. 440. 440 is still going to be pretty rowdy in that 6x6. I can tell you right now. You're going to have to modify your chain tensioners. You'll be blowing tips off the end of those sprockets like a motherfucker. Because I know you're going to want to fucking... Chain flare is going to be a bitch on that thing. But maybe not on a 6x6. Can't remember what the gap is on those. You might be okay if you got a good tensioner spring. I mean, hell, fucking high range on mine. You get fucking chain flare like a motherfucker. I want to rip the throttle on it. See, that's cool and shit when you're on solid ground. When you're not on solid ground, ripping the throttle doesn't do fucking fuck all for you. You just go set her on the belly. I know barely anything about snowmobiles, Luke. Me and my buddies put a 377 in a 6x6. Fucker was scary fast, I bet. Put a 440 Yamaha on a golf cart years back. Rowdy is an understatement. 440, about 50 horsepower. I can remember what my phaser put out of the 485. Kerosene was $4 a gallon today when we filled the can up. Fuck's sake. High range on Rick's is rowdy. 18 horsepower, do 20 miles an hour in high range. And an 18 horse fucking V-twin. That 440 will send that bitch. But like I said, you're going to have chain flare like a motherfucker. And you could probably forget about putting tracks on it. Because the tracks will fucking destroy the tub of that son of a bitch. Because you'll get too much track flare and they go... So fast the tracks hit the body. Yep. The 6x6 has a 2-cylinder 2-stroke Kohler in it. Parts are obsolete. Go buy a fucking Predator engine from Hobo Freight, slapping that bastard, and just warranty it out every 2 years. I think that 5 gallons will probably last like 2 weeks. So that's not your primary heat source. It's probably just like an evening supplement thing, right? There's no fucking way it lasts 2 weeks if that's your only heat source. Not a fucking chance. Unless you live in a fucking shed. My cousins did the same thing. Yamaha engine in a Cushman. Call it the Cushaha. Not a safe vehicle. Could put a 2-cylinder Hobo Freight engine in it. That's what I'm saying. The snowmobile is probably cheaper. Kushmaha. Would a 4-stroke engine have enough RPM for that clutch? If not, respring it. Clutches are just about springs. Put different springs in it. We have a wood stove, but we run it in the evenings when it starts to get cold. I got you. Rex says, I can imagine how much fun it was, though. It's all fun and games till you almost die. Lots of springs available for clutch. Just clutch it. That's right. All you gotta do is clutch it. Physics. It's simple. Joshua's in. Ever been to Canada? Many, many years ago, I was to Canada. When I was a fucking youngster. But no, since then, I think, then you could take minors across the border as long as you had an adult with you. Did the plug on your GMC work to keep the Japanese engine warm so it would start? My thoughts were a snowmobile engine would be a very close fit without reinventing everything. That snowmobile engine is going to make you fucking reinvent a lot more things than putting a fucking 2-cylinder fucking Briggs or Predator or whatever the fuck engine on it you want to do. You're going to do a lot more revamping, I guarantee you. Especially when you figure out how much more horsepower that bitch makes. The clutch on that Kohler is tapered. I probably have a clutch laying around that would work on a 4-stroke. Finding that will be another story, another issue. Yeah, I was going to say, I should have went with as long as the shaft size is the same, but fuck, you can get a clutch for them. Motor for a 250 Citation would be perfect. Whatever you do, make sure you put it on YouTube so you can listen to everyone bitch about it. There you go. Clutches are available new, really affordable. It's all fun and games until when someone gets hurt, then it's fucking hilarious. That's right. Shit starts breaking. No matter what I'm doing it wrong. Well, you're on YouTube and you're married. I'm just saying. Welcome to my world. We put a clutch on my buddy's mini bike. It was direct drive before, now it's a snowmobile clutch, and it's rowdy, I bet. Lutzen has 92 inches of snow for the season total so far. Damn! Are you one for skiing there, Ken? I am not. I will be the first to admit I am not one for skiing or any of that stupid shit. If it doesn't have an engine on it, I may as well just fucking walk. These feet and hands were made for fucking throttles and gas pedals and clutches. They weren't made for fucking sticks and poles and shit to cream your ass down the hill on. I like to put a little 340 Polaris engine in a mini bike, but I prefer not to die before I turn 18. Logan, you flipped like 5 fucking tractors. 340 on a mini bike probably be pretty tame for you. So, as we were talking about clutches, the third pedal too much to try and do. In the 6x6, brother-in-law tries to get me to go up there with him, but I have never been. I didn't get a lot of exposure to it growing up in Texas, I suppose. That's how you know your channel is getting somewhere. People start complaining. Congratulations. I wouldn't want a real clutch. We were talking about the snowmobile style. Hey, why would you direct drive that? Yes, in the 6x6 would be too hard to drive. Yes. You don't have the leg room for a clutch, so it would get awkward. Hand clutch. Hand clutch. But what are you going to put in it for gears? Put a suicide clutch in that bitch. Throw her shifter, throw her back in. Where you go? Come on now. Let's see how fast you are. Just make levers everywhere. Just make it fucking... Holy shit, my head's getting warm now. 80 inches plus here in the Grand Marais. Brent says, fuck that. We got way too much down here. Ryan says, you better put a turbo on it. I have a spare Honda 350X engine. That's where the third pedal comes in. Ah, fuck it. Put a hand clutch it. Hand clutch that motherfucker. Why not? Then all you need is a jack shaft. Hell, I'm surprised Luke hasn't mentioned anything about putting a still 880 chainsaw engine in the 6x6 as of yet. Wow. Hand clutch it. Because then you only have to let off one lever for fucking shifting then. Or hand clutch it and then put a pedal or a foot shift on that motherfucker. Yeah, you could probably get away with that. Might be some linkage fuckery, but I'd like to see how fast it gets stuck. That'd be fun. Better be ready to build some tracks. Tom, I told Kyle he should LS swap it about a year ago. That's true. There was a whole discussion about that. Watch kid named Rather Be Welding. He put a 580 triple Polaris in his homemade buggy with a 2-speed trans, but the snowmobile trans, and he said there's no need to shift into second gear. It's plenty. I bet. When I was growing up, my neighbor's son had a fucking go-kart that they built out of a crotch rocket engine. I can't remember what he had in it. It was a 1000 out of something. It was like a dune buggy style fucking, or rail buggy style fucking go-kart. Holy fuck, did that thing get up and go. Good Lord, that thing fucking hauled ass. Of course, now a 1000cc fucking four-wheeler's nothing. We never figured out the logistics of an LS in there. What trans differential steer, or see how long the max trans hangs on. The max trans will not hang on past about 28 fucking horsepower, I promise you. I think that 350 is not a bad idea, though. Run a jack shaft to that bitch and let her eat. Just put some fucking heavy-duty tensioner springs on that. Like on mine, tensioner springs on one side. You'd have to redo the tensioners. Put them on both sides. At least this thing pulls wheelies. It's scary. Put a Honda 400 street bike engine on my own lawnmower. That was a rocket. I bet. I'm going to kind of support that 350 idea more than the 440. I think it's less fucking around. Hand clutch, hand throttle, and a fucking foot shift. 2 LS engines, one for each side. Need another drink again. Fuck. These clearly have a hole in the bottom of them. Defective. I thought you were going to bourbon. Aren't you going to bourbon? Or no? Maybe a dirty blonde. That shit's terrible. You better drink all that before the next time I come back. Effective bourbon glass got you. Someone crafted a 503 into this 88 Cheyenne I have. Touch the throttle, the nose heads for orbit. Damn. It's a pioneering idea. Double up on the LS's. Took an 8 horsepower motor ski snowmobile and put a 24 horse Rotax in it in high school. Nothing could touch it in 150 feet. I bet. You triple the fucking horsepower in that bitch. Put a crotch rocket motor in it. Motor? I have a drinking problem. 2 hands, but only 1 mouth. The 6x6 will be so heavy, it'll sink 20 feet from the nearest puddle. So I'm saying that 350 is not a bad idea. I think that's a better option than the 440. Transmission's already there, so you don't have to worry about the fucking over horsepower engine blowing out your transmission. Luke Bud wants to know if you bought Rick a Zima while he was down there. There was no Zimas bought while we was down there. We did, however, drink some beers, a little bit of bourbon. Also, Luke, did you find the others yet? Just asking. Another month or two, I'll start giving you hints. The only bad side of the 350 is it's Kickstarter only, so I'd have to make the body so it's easily lifts up to start it. No. There's ways around that. No Zima, just beer, bourbon, and mimosas. We did have mimosas for breakfast. Remembered why I'm not that big of a fan. My 86 Kawasaki Contour lives in my bedroom with me for a winter. 1000cc Ninja engine, nice and warm. I've hit 220 kilometers per hour before I backed off. She'll lift the nose in second. Fuck that noise. Only found one, dickhead. All right. Oh, wait. So yeah, around 135 miles per hour-ish. Fuck that noise. Ed's in the house. Says, Merry Christmas, all. Ed, are you working tonight or no? Probably shouldn't be. Fuck that noise. But Merry Christmas. Hope you guys are Having a good weekend. Have a great weekend. I got work to do tomorrow. Get a kick out of watching the crotch rockets in the Isle of Maine TT races. Front tires barely touched the ground. I had my Harley parked in my kitchen in the winter. Had to ride it up 5 steps, then across my deck through a walk-in door to my kitchen. Perfect. Head's at work, but he's off tomorrow. All right. Hell, I thought you were talking 350 Chevy, now Honda, LOL. Wow. No, I wasn't talking about the small block V8. Kickstarter could be gotten through pretty easy. Just extend the shaft out the side. So you just got a little out there. Huh? Make it look like a fucking tractor crank starter. A little seal on that thing? I mean, come on, you're a fucking machinist. Kyle, can we just re-ring the Kohler? What fun would that be? My folks picked up an 08 Harley 100th anniversary just before the snow hit. We stuffed it into the house as well. Perfect. Motorcycles everywhere. Nothing wrong with that. At least for the 2 months that you guys have summer, you probably enjoy riding. Looks like it spent the last 10 years at the bottom of the lake. How are the rest of the chains and shit looking at? Probably about the same. Figured my house has an alarm and heat. There you go. It works. My battery charging or no? It doesn't actually say that I'm charging.